Oh my goodness. What? What's up, guys? And we are back. We're watching Free Season 3, Episode 2. Last week we ended off with Haru seeing Ikuya for the first time in a really long time, and we can see that he's kind of like taken aback by the encounter. There wasn't an encounter yet, but he just saw him and OMG, he's there. We know that Ikuya's probably a badass swimmer now. He's probably like, well, his friend was comparing him to Haru, so we could see that he's clearly pretty good. So I'm really excited to see this development. I'm sensing some Rin stuff going on again, but it's not 100% sure. So let's find out what episode 2 has in store for us. Move them out of the way! Like, if you guys do not catch up, like how? Like how? If they miss him, I'm gonna be so mad. There's no way! Why does he have to be making these sad faces again? How did they lose him? Like, there's actually no way. At least I sure as heck would not lose that person. Aww. They're small! Oh, this is when they're small! His brother. I'm sorry, guys. I think he's my favorite in the show. Like, out of like ideal type, I think he's my favorite. He was clearly a fan of Haru. Oh, he looks so pretty. So precious. Why is that? Isn't that like the easier way to swim? Or am I wrong? Okay, it might not be the easiest swim, but I thought it was pretty natural. I don't know. Never mind. Just ignore me. What is with this flirty ass atmosphere? Did you see him? He's just like. How was he looking at him like that? How are they actually allowed to do this? Like, sleep at school? Just the 4 of them? Like, oh, can we sleep at school for like our own training purposes? What? He's swimming. Or yeah, no, he's swimming. Or not. Just sitting, gazing. Oh my god, he's so gorgeous. Look how beautiful. Aww. Aww. Okay, but he's like really pretty? What? I have never seen stars like this in my life. They did that shit on purpose. I know they did that shit on purpose. Like, they definitely did. There's no... Like, what? You know they're doing it on purpose. They're teasing. His name's Romeo. He was born in New York. You got a New Yorker here. I don't have enough energy to deal with life like this.
スポーツ系の強豪大学だよね。下学は癖のある選手。
Why do it always gotta be people eavesdropping on other people's conversations? And it's this creepy person too.
あのあたりだ。いいやつが多い。
Oh, and more hotties.
早い。僕は僕だし、誰かと比べたりする必要なんかないよ。
But you did that. Oh, so he grew out of it in a.
頑張って。
He used to be all about hottie. I think he grew out of it in a kind of negative way.
すみません。
Really?
霧島行くした。お前、寺島小太郎だな。ナルトの鉄砲魚、寺島。なんで鉄砲魚？俺綱があるだけいいじゃねえか。俺なんか自分でつけた限界などのカジキマグロって誰も呼んでくれねえんだぞ。いいだぞこら。自分でつけてそのセンスはねえだろ。ちょっと朝日喧嘩しに霧島行くやいないのか。
Hug.
行くやならいない。自分の席で応
I
援
feel
し
like
た
you're
方
gonna
が
be a problem.
強くならないと。僕が春みたいに。
Yeah, so he's changed a lot. Like before, he was very like hottie, but like. What is with this beautiful animation? Kyoto animation needs to chill because this is way too beautiful. He jumped in for him. Did he almost drown? No way.
ありがとう、春。いや、無事でよかった。だから。
Damn, Haru. You are a very important person to all these swimmers right now, because damn. Oh, so he's doing butterfly. Oh, okay, they're doing like different. Damn. Well, considering how hard he works, like. Ooh.
確か中学の時は平泳ぎ完全に自分のものにしている。お前はなぜフリーしか泳がない？
What are you doing? Why is he everywhere?
お前はそれでいいのか？
Who are you?
ま、ゆっくり考えろ。
He eavesdrops on their conversations. He pops up out of nowhere and then leaves.
どこかのスカウトかコーチじゃない？そうなのかな？
He's freaky. Oh my god. Makoto's always watching Haru.
行くよ。今日はもう帰ろう。
You're looking good.
まだ他のしてきたよ。
Okay, he's a problem. Why is he like keeping them apart so much?
僕も頼もうかな。日和、今日なんかおかしくない？
Yeah.
僕はいつだっておかしいよ。てるとか？まさか。
No, Mr. Megane-kun is forcing you guys to not leave. He's gonna go back. He's gonna go back. Are they gonna run into each other somehow? Oh my god, they're gonna run into each other. Why did that just get so deep? Oh my god, it's like fate at the crossroads. Be nice. Oh, this music. He's like, you're lying. Somebody needs to get rid of this boy. He is in the way and being problematic right now.
はるばる会いに来たんだよ。ちょうど今シドニーに着いたところだ。さまざまな思いを抱えた二人の人生が今交錯する。
What? Wait. What? Rin?
思いを抱えた二人の人生が今交錯する。次回異国の活目してみよう。
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on, just go to the end real quick. Did y'all see that or wait a second? I need to watch that like over and over again.
りんちゃん元気かな？さまざまな思いを抱えた二人の人生が今交錯する。次回異国のフィストスイム。活目して。
He just went like, woo! Okay, I'm excited for next week. insane. Like, okay. So we got to see Haru meet Ikuya. That Megane guy is getting on my nerves. You know these characters that always gotta butt in, kind of like where they shouldn't butt in. Like, basically it's like, you don't need to put your nose in it, kind of thing. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's just shoving himself in the, no, go away. So, like, I feel like they could have had a longer, more decent chat, but then this guy had to come and be like, gotta go. Like, it's just, no. But aside from all that, I'm really happy that we got to see a little bit more of what happened in the past, kind of how Ikuya was kind of connected to Haru. We kind of just got to see more, just a little tad more for us to understand, like, Ikuya's point of view and what he's thinking and stuff like that. I can clearly see that in the past he was very like, oh, I want to swim like Haru, I want to swim like Haru. But then with everything that happened, it seemed with him stopping swimming and whatnot, I guess it was a little bit harder to be like, I want to swim like this person when this person like quit swimming. Like, I don't know. But now he's starting to think more like other people don't matter in a way. He's like, I swim my way. You know, like he's just like very about himself now compared to being inspired by other people like he was before. And when they talk about the people in the past, Haru or whatnot, he's more like a I don't care mindset. But I do believe that he's kind of lying to himself. Like, I see it that he's just kind of in denial of how he actually feels. Like, I'm sure he still even now looks up to Haru because, you know, the last image he had of him was one that was super motivational and inspirational. So he's like, Haru's like the foundation of where he is now, you know what I mean? So it's like, there's no way you're suddenly like dropping him, like, no. So I'm sure he still has that kind of like attachment to at least the Haru of the past, but he's kind of playing it out like he doesn't. So you can kind of see that denial, kind of like living a lie kind of thing going on, starting to enter the angst, you know, with all the factors of, you know, them thinking that Ikuya doesn't like them, and then they're like in that stage where it's like negative friendship. I don't know how to explain it. And then of course we're gonna have to see how it develops for them to reconcile once again, just like the situation with Rin. The difference is that Rin was actually really angry. Like, he was pissed off. Like, he wanted nothing to do with them. He's kicking garbage cans. He's like, get away from me. Freaking travels to Australia. Like, he was not in a good place, okay? But at least Ikuya's kind of putting up like a front, like he's not hurt in a way. He's a little bit less interactive with Haru and the rest of the gang, but you could see that he's still trying to put up a front as if like he's completely unaffected and not hurting. So he's still talking to them, he's not being angry, he's being very monotone and casual, kind of like how he would treat anybody. He's not really giving them any special treatment, which is where you could see that he is in fact affected. So that's what I have to say. Wait, there's that creepy guy. I do not know what his deal is, but he needs to do something. Like, this is, he's just eavesdropping on their conversation, and then he just says something and then leaves, and then after they're talking like at the stands and he just says something and then leaves again. Like, I don't know who this person is. Clearly he's someone important. I don't really know what his deal is at all, but he clearly is into stalking these guys at the moment. So okay, so yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Looking forward to Rin next week. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow for Banana Fish. Look forward to that, and then, you know, the rest following. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye.